Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of We Are Not Entertained. I am your man, Tommy Haley. How's everyone's week doing? Mine's been pretty well. This past week I was doing really well. Work's been busy. Now this weekend is basically just going to be hell on earth with Cinco de Mayo on Thursday and then Mother's Day on that Sunday. That's going to be fantastic. But other than that, we're going to start this week off with some wrestling. So this is going out on a Sunday. This will be coming out on May the 2nd, and today is May the 1st. New Japan held Wrestling Dontaku in the wee hours this morning because there's 14-hour time difference between us and Japan. So yeah, that happened tonight. This happened this past night in Japan. And then, this happened this morning. It's a 14-hour time difference, all that kind of stuff. We will start off with the big one, is that they turned Juice Robinson heel, and he has now joined Bullet Club, which is something I didn't really expect, because I'm pretty sure a couple months ago, Juice said he was just done. He wasn't really going to wrestle, he was going to take a break, and I was like, that's fine, okay, that's cool, take all the time you need. But yeah, now he's back in the IWGP US title scene, because I believe Tomohiro Ishii and all that are now, I don't remember who's the new... yes. Here it is. This is from Fightful.com. Hiroshi Tanahashi captured the vacant IWGP United States Championship at Wrestling Dontaku, defeating Tomohiro Ishii. Tanahashi was scheduled to face Will Ospreay after Sonata vacated the belt due to injury, but Ospreay had to miss this match due to COVID. The finish saw Tanahashi hit a top rope crossbody followed by a high fly flow to put away Ishii. After the match, Chase Owens came out to distract Tanahashi, leading to a masked man jumping him. The masked man turned out to be Juice Robinson, who has officially joined Bullet Club. This marks the third reign as IWGP United States Champion for Hiroshi. Sonata held the belt for 49 days before vacating it because of injury, like I said before. Robinson previously said he was finished in New Japan at the end of April and had no urge to wrestle. Yeah, that's actually really cool to see that he's back with New Japan. Although it's going to be interesting to see how they do it with Bullet Club. Some other things happened. They also crowned a new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion as El Desperado has been dethroned. Can't believe I'm saying those words. Taiji Ishimori is your new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. Good for him, if I should say so myself. Really good wrestler. It's like we're going back to the Bullet Club days of old. They're going to sooner or later have the U.S. title in their thing. They now have the Junior Heavyweight title in this thing. I believe the tag team of Bad Luck Fale and Chase Owens are the new IWGP Tag Team Heavyweight Champions, so that brings back the tag team gold that they always have. And of course, in the main event, the match that I don't think everyone knows about, but they always put on fucking bangers like it's nothing. Kazuchika Okada and Tetsuya Naito. Look, do I need to say less on how this match went? It's fucking Tetsuya Naito and Kazuchika Okada. It's the Ace and the Rainmaker. No, wait a minute. It's the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón. I'm thinking of Hiroshi Tanahashi. So, yeah, there's that. Do you need to say less between these two? Like I said, sorry for that little long pause. You can just shave that off, editor. It's Kazuchika Okada and Tetsuya Naito. Two of the world-class wrestlers in New Japan and some of the best in the fucking world. But it's not what happened during the match, it's what happened after the match, as a certain someone is now, back in Japan. And that certain someone is the Switchblade Jay White and the leader of Bullet Club. White confronted Okada leading to Gedo, jumping Okada from behind. White led a Bullet Club beatdown of Okada with the returning Good Brothers. Oh yeah, by the way, those two are back in Japan now. Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, and new member Juice Robinson, and new champions Chase Owen, Bad Luck Fale, and Taiji Ishimori getting in on the attack. The show closed with Anderson singing Happy Birthday to the Bullet Club as the group formed at New Japan at Wrestling Dontaku in 2013. God, I can't believe that it has been this long. Let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's almost been 10 years since Bullet Club has been founded, and it has had this giant impact on how people view wrestling and how fans of wrestling are today. Granted, some of their success came from, I hate to say it, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, but then again, that's what they really needed to get into. That as much as I hate to say it, that's what helped them get mainstream here in the States. I feel like that part might be cut out. No, it won't. No, it won't. If he does, I'm going to be pissed off about it. But look, that's just how influential Bullet Club was. You had AJ Styles as the lead. You had Prince Devitt, or people would know him now as Finn Balor, as the first leader of Bullet Club. Then it was AJ Styles. Then it was Kenny Omega. Now it's Switchblade. Then it was Switchblade. I believe Evil was a leader of Bullet Club for a time being. Then it's Jay White now still. So it's back to Jay White. So you can see the colorful cast of characters that have led the Bullet Club. I believe Tama Tonga led Bullet Club for a bit while Jay White was over here in the States. But then Jay White kicked him out for some reason. I don't know why. That makes no sense. But yeah, either way. He's back in Japan for New Japan. So, because he was on American Excursion for a while. So there was that. But yeah, that pretty much covers what really happened at Dontaku. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, on the WWE side of things. So, I said last week that there was going to be a tag team unification title match for at WrestleMania Backlash between RK Bro and the Usos. That's not happening anymore for some reason. Even Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com was befuddled by it. Believe me. I guess the Shinsuke feud is just not working out, I guess. So here's what's happening now. Obviously, the Usos and RK Bro are the two tag teams in there. It's a 6-man tag match. The two people that are in it are Drew McIntyre backing up with RK Bro, and then the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. So, I guess this will definitely, more than likely, be the main event for WrestleMania Backlash. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But, I don't know how to feel about it. I just really don't. You already have Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair in an I Quit match. I think you have Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins running it back for a second time at WrestleMania Backlash. That match should be very good. I don't really know what else is on that card. That's really my knowledge, to my extent, the knowledge that I've seen and what they have promoted for said pay-per-view. Let's see. Nothing really else has happened in AEW. Oh yes, actually, Hook has spoken. And who else to make him? It wasn't anyone else's. It wasn't his father that made him speak. It wasn't anyone else that made him speak. Who made him speak? Oh, the mighty Danhausen. Yes, very nice, very evil, very nice. He messes with the Hook's potato chips. I think he threw a bag of teeth at him. I don't know. I'm doing the Danhausen mannerisms right now as I am saying these things. Curse you. What else? Let's see. So they were actually supposed to have a match this past week. Turns out we got blue ball. We got fucking grabbed by the balls and be like, haha, gotcha, fuckers. And so that match didn't happen. I don't know. It was supposed to happen on Rampage. I didn't really watch Rampage. I think Samoa Joe's feud with Jay Lethal is still going strong. I guess so. Apparently, so here's the card for the upcoming Dynamite. So we have the ROH championships and all that. So we have the ROH Women's Championship being hold on, let me restart all that. So here, let me find it. Let me find it. So here's what we have this upcoming Wednesday on Dynamite. We have the ROH Women's title match between Deonna Purrazzo and Mercedes Martinez. That should be a good match. We have another Owen Hart qualifying match between Bobby Fish and Jeff Hardy. Did someone just hit the 2K game generator by any chance? Like, that's a match I'd book on 2K. We have Wardlow against MJF's mysterious opponent. Apparently, the rumors around that it's Big Cass, because he was doing like the Big Cass mannerisms when he was cutting a promo on Wardlow's mystery opponent. And then we have Jericho going up against Santana in a grudge match. It's probably a no disqualifications match. And then we have a trios match between the Butcher, the Blade, and Angelico of Andrade Family Office against the Black Bull Combat Club. More should probably be announced as the days go on. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it on the thing. I believe Triple Mania is happening right now as I speak. Triple Mania is still happening right now as we speak. I will have a recap on that next week because I'm going to get all the information and all that stuff. Although I did see Ty Conti get the absolute super kick shit out of her by Penta El Zero Miedo. That gif is fun. Dude, I'm watching this gif right now and she got laid the fuck out, bro. Laid out. Let's see, what else am I thinking of as I'm taking a drink of water? Oh my god. I just realized something. Samoa Joe. Actually, before I say anything, if you put someone in the ring against someone, that's a 50-50 chance of winning. When you put Scott Hall in the match, I'm a freak, so you gotta add the thing. What I'm trying to say is, it has been about, I can't believe I'm saying this. It has been 14 years. It is the 14th year anniversary of the infamous Steiner Math promo. Look, I know people that don't watch wrestling. I know the people that listen to this are wrestling fans, but if you don't watch wrestling, I applaud. I ask myself, please show them this promo. If they're good at math, show them this promo. That way their brain can absolutely be fried into existence because of what Scott Steiner said. Probably one of his greatest promos of all time. The other one is probably, the Ric Flair I've seen more hair on a Shar-Pei puppy than Ric Flair, that kind of deal. The change the channel, grab the remote, change the channel, and turn on WWF Raw. Let's see, what's another one? I mean, that's the only two that really come to mind when I think of great Scott Steiner promos. Then again, Scott Steiner is just, I can't say it enough. It's Scott fucking Steiner. He's just a genetic freak. He's the big bad booty daddy. That kind of deal, all that stuff. Genetic freak. Retired. Apparently, I think he's on his, 7th day of the week. So he's got 2 more days, because he has a 9-day week. Don't ask me how. He's just that genetic. He's just that freaky in genetics that he has 9 days of the week. But yeah, that pretty much covers it. Alrighty. I'm going on 15 minutes. I've just rambled for about 12 of those minutes. Yeah, I have. So it's time to recap. We are now on week 2 of Ring of Honor. We start with show intro, showing the crowd, Kevin Kelly, Matt Stryker welcoming us to commentary. We have the card for tonight. They're announcing the card. We have Jonathan Gresham versus... We have the opening match for tonight. We have Jonathan Gresham going over Jack Pollock. Gresham wins a 7-minute match, making Pollock tap out with the octopus stretch. Cut to the podium where Ryan Zane with Gresham, who says that he is excited to face Bandito at ROH Bound by Honor in Buffalo in 4 weeks. Gresham says that he will defend the title the best way any man can with pride, courage, and honor. We then go to the next match, Jungle Jack Perry going up against Mark Angel. Jungle Jack Perry wins. Angel jumps Perry before the bell rings. Jack turns it around by dodging a clothesline in the corner. Perry wins with a snare trap in 4 minutes. I love that Brock is still using the name of his submission, his STF, and still calling it the snare trap, because that is just such a great. That's just such a fantastic name for it. Like, you can't make stuff that up. I mean, there's the STF, which is that's basically what it is on all that. So yeah, there's that. We then cut to Tully Blanchard in a dark and dusty room, sitting in black leather office chair. He says, "When I told you last week that I was bringing the greatest pro wrestler ever, I truly meant those words. And at Bound by Honor, I will reveal who it is. For the time being, I will continue to watch one man I have my eye on. Perhaps in my time, my current charge and this man would team up to become the most dominant duo in the industry I've ever seen." I mean, I don't know why he's saying that when FTR exists and the Briscoe brothers exist. I mean, those are some fighting words there, Tully. This is Fantasyland we're doing here, but in real life, you have FTR. I mean, you guys are like kind of the managers of FTR. So there's that. We then go to the third match of the night: Deonna Purrazzo over against winning against Melinda. Melinda Padovano. I don't know how to say that. Purrazzo wins with a figure 4 log in 4 minutes. She grabs the mic and says, "I'd like to see Serena try to do that to me," and leaves the ring. We then go to the podium with ROH TV champion Dak Draper. Comes out crowing about, how after his match tonight, he'll make Jake Atlas take another break for mental health reasons. Wow, you really have to... Wow. Brock made him pour salt in an open wound, didn't he? Jesus. Draper claims that this match will end the same way he has always won his matches, with him hitting the Draper bomb and getting the 1, 2, 3, with his would-be opponent staring at the lights. And after I beat Atlas, I want a real challenge to face next week. The next match we have is a tag team match between the Workhorsemen with Arn Anderson versus Bronco McBride and Matt Sargarius. Workhorsemen win with Spike Piledriver on Sargarius in a 9-minute match. As the Workhorsemen are leaving, FTR's music makes their way into the ring, and Arnold looks frustrated that his guys can't have any time to celebrate their victory. I guess that's leading into the next match very quickly, with FTR winning against Drew Blood and DeBronx. The Bronx Thug. Is that his actual name? Okay. FTR hit the big rig, followed by the rocket launcher, and win in 3 minutes. Okay. What is next? Post-match. Wow. Rock has a lot to... Oh my goodness. Wow. He really went in depth with this one. Post-match, FTR heads to the podium and hypes up their match against the Briscoes, who then come out to face FTR. Mark grabs the mic and says he has nothing but respect for what you can do in the ring and how you do it. The issue we have with you is this. 1, you're holding our tag titles. 2, you claim to be the best tag team in the world. And 3rd, that you got some unearned swagger, which borders on that Yankee swagger. Cash gets pissed at that comment. Dak holds him back and speaks. "No one calls us Yankee while y'all are on the chicken farm in Delaware, where we're in North Carolina working our tails off. What we have here is similar upbringings that cause us to clash. And then the Acclaim's doing like, yo, listen! As Max Caster runs down both FTR and the Briscoes after he finishes his rap, Jay Briscoe grabs the mic and says, now that right there is Yankee swagger. Cash and asks Max if his mama ever whooped his ass as a kid. Mark asks Anthony if he's wearing more makeup than his wife. Dax thanks that the Acclaimed for coming out because the only way to get along with the Briscoes was for the second biggest dumbasses in the company to come out. The biggest being the Kingdom. The Kingdom comes out. Matt Taven with the mic cleaning out his ear says, are my ears bad or did you just call us out? Jay says to get the hell out of here because if they had, you would have known. And if you don't, well, we'll make sure you can't walk straight ever again. Matt says, I remember asking the meth heads. I don't remember asking the meth heads a damn thing. Okay. And last time I checked, we beat you so bad, you fought each other. Max Caster says, hi, hello, yeah, what the hell are y'all doing? I come out to roast everyone and then beat someone's ass. Dax and Mark look at each other and then at Cash and Jay and says, sounds good to us. And then they're all brawl. Briscoes with the Kingdom and FTR with the Acclaimed. The roster comes out to break up the brawl as we cut to commercial. Oh, come on. Let them fight. This ain't some WWE. That's some WWE bullshit right there. Just let them fucking fight. Alrighty, as we come back from commercial break, we're at the podium, and Jake Atlas says he is more than ready to face the challenge that Dak possesses in the ring, but he feels confident in his chances. Brian Zane asks him about the comments that Dak made about him. Jake says that he'll make Dak eat those words as he heads to the ring. Main event time, as we have the ROH TV Championship match against Dak Draper and Jake Atlas. We have an 18-minute match with Dak Draper winning. Jake has Dak reeling. Jake heads to the top rope and dives at Dak, but Dak, being the snobbish heel, pulls the ref in the way. Way of the move, Jake stops himself from hitting the ref. Dak catches him with a big boot, followed by the Draper bomb for the win. 1, 2, 3. Dak Draper is still your ROH TV Championship. Post-match, Dak grabs the mic and starts laughing, asking Jake if he's going to leave again as he slaps him. With each slap becomes more violent and vicious. Dak says, did you really think I would let someone like you be able to hold this championship? Huh? Did you? You worthless, gutless bastard? You want to leave? Huh? I'll give you a reason to leave. Dak picks up Atlas and hits him with 3 more Draper bombs. Okay, that's Wardlow's stick. You're stealing Wardlow's stick, man. It's not a powerbomb symphony. Draper looks and turns back to hit Atlas with a pile driver on the floor. EMS quickly rushes out to check on Atlas. Dak takes the mic and says, next week, I want a truly worthy opponent for someone of my caliber. He drops the mic and leaves. Okay, you can't say EMS. You got to say local medical facility. We can't just be going here saying, yeah, emergency medical services are attending to Jake Atlas. Yeah, he is now being tended to at a local medical facility. But that does it for, all the wrestling stuff. We then cut to an office backstage where chairs turn around back facing the camera. A heavily distorted voice says, I've been all over the U.S. Memphis, WCW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, the WWF, and WWE, and of course, TNA. I have come to Ring of Honor to bring professionalism back to professional wrestling, and I will do just that. As for you, Mr. Draper, I've seen what you've done here. Tonight and next week, I have the perfect opponent for you. Now, while I cannot be there next week, I shall send a very personal and close friend of mine to come and officiate this matchup. Kevin Sullivan! Exclamation point. End credits. Alrighty. God, he's really gonna have me wait and find out 4 weeks from now in Buffalo, isn't he? I fucking know it. But other than that, that was a pretty good week too. I would like to say if that actually was a card, I'd be highly entertained. And I mean highly entertained. But that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of We Are Not Entertained. I've been the made man, Tommy Haley. You can find me on Twitter at dude_rex14. Let's see. We're going to be talking about the draft this week on Big Time Talkers. I know that. I definitely know that. We're going to be talking about the draft a lot. I forgot what the top 5 was this week. It's baseball movies. It's top 5 baseball movies. I did not know what Macy did on CSP this past week. Probably some weird shit. Probably shouldn't have some more weird shit. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it.
Hey, how's it going? Brock Gordon here, the engine. You know, the guy that booked the Ring of Honor card that you just heard Tommy so eloquently put out before y'all. Hey, you like wrestling because you're listening to this or watching this, whatever the heck you're doing with it. You like wrestling, so come watch us on our Twitch channel, me and Tommy, this Tuesday, where we'll go one-on-one against each other in my GM in WWE 2K22. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Come check us out on the Twitch channel. B-Card Entertainment. That's all you gotta do. Just find us there. But, otherwise, Tommy, back to you.
You can follow Brock at BrockGordon99. Only the B is capitalized. You can follow Macy on Twitter at Macy_Sear. The M and the C are capitalized. And then you can follow the channel at BCardYT. The B, the C, the Y, and the T are capitalized. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of We Are Entertained. I've been the made man, Tommy Haley, and like I said, I forgot to do this last week on Big Time Talkers. Be sure to drink plenty of water. Bye-bye, y'all.